Good morning.
Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing this fine Monday, beginning of a new week?
It is spectacular.
Yes, it is. It is hot, folks. As the title says, we are skating into the last day or two of what's classified as Dog Day Summer.
Awful.
Yes, it is. And it's going to continue to be awful here in Texas. I know some of y'all are looking forward to a little bit of relief. Not here. Good
Hey, Sarah.
morning, Sarah. How are you, sweetie? So good to see you today.
Hey,
And
Les.
my beautiful Leslie. How are you, sweetheart?
And Jen. Good to see you.
Hello, DK Jen. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining us this morning.
Yeah, it's not that bad today. It is
Good.
currently 73 degrees with a high of 75. That is 23 degrees Celsius with a high of 24 Celsius. And it is currently raining.
Wow, lucky you. Well, it is 86 degrees, but it has the feel like temperature of 95. Our heat advisory is going to kick in around 11:30, which thank goodness Logan will be finished with his outside band stuff. So, good morning, Mary. How are you, sweetie? Thank you for being here.
And hello, Lana.
And excuse me. Hello, Lana, sweetie. How are you doing? My Connie. Hello, sweetie.
Connie.
So glad y'all are here. But yeah, I didn't even look to see how hot it's supposed to get. I mean, it's just now 10 o'clock here, Central Standard Time. We're already at 86. So I know it's going to be probably going to be triple digits, but I don't want to know that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, taking it day by day. I hope everyone is doing great. The city of Milwaukee needs prayers due to the massive flooding, yes, from the storms over the weekend. I saw that. I saw that, sweetie. Just so horrible to hear about that. I mean, we need the rain too, but I just don't want any more flooding.
No, nobody needs more flooding.
No.
Mm-mm.
You don't need it, girl.
She's talking to the puppy.
Yeah.
But it is nice here. We woke up this morning to 59 degrees. 59
Leslie,
degrees.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
High of 77. Wow. 92% humidity. Bless your heart.
Yeah.
It's awful humidity.
Yeah, it sure is.
I don't like the humidity. No. Mm-mm. No. I'm glad it's not too bad today, but our temperatures are slated to go higher. No, my
That's
God.
good though, Lana.
Ooh.
101 today, but 99 tomorrow, and then down a degree each day after that. Hello, Jill and Mandy. How are y'all?
Hello, ladies. It's good to see you.
Yes. And Jill, I do have your package. She sent me some happy mail, but I'm saving it for a video that'll come out this week. So I haven't forgotten it, and I haven't peeked inside yet. So
exciting.
Oh, I know. Beautiful outside. You're sitting. Oh, are you sitting outside crocheting, or are you sitting inside and crocheting?
Oh, but you're in another heat wave. Bless you, Jan.
Yeah. I'm going to mute for just a minute.
84% humidity, Sarah. Oh, I'm sorry. I know it's exciting, Jill. That's awesome. Love that. Well, I have Diet Coke in my cup, and I am currently working on, the candy nerds. I am making a nerd out of this orchid color, which is the Wander yarn from Burls. And so I've made the body part. Now I got to make the nose and the eyes. So
well, you go take care of them little puppers, Lana. She sends me the cutest pictures every morning of her two puppers. that she takes care of.
Aren't
And
they adorable?
yes, they tell me good morning and they tell me good night. Oh, they're
I
just so
love it.
cute. Yeah, I love them.
I love it. Yeah, 79 today. Oh my goodness, Jen.
Yeah, but I'd take the 79 to whatever
Yes,
mine's
you
supposed to
would.
be.
Yes, you would. I'm telling you, that is hot weather.
Yes, it's hot. It's hot.
I am thankful that ours are moderate for my husband and
Yeah.
the other gentlemen that are working on the job site
Oh, I know. I know.
because I know it's really awful for them.
Yeah, I feel for anybody that has to work outside. I mean, I really do, especially in the summer months and from about mid July to mid August. Now, for most people, that truly is what they call the dog days of summer
It
because the
is.
temperatures seem to be the highest. But here in Texas, it's nothing for us to continue this all the way into September, and I mean mid September. Uh, but hopefully we are coming really, really close to the end of our triple digit days.
Oh, it's off. That's miserable.
Yes, it is. Yes, 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 it
I
is.
just I don't know how you guys survive. It's oh
Lots of water, lots of breaks, finding the shade. And, a lot of people don't understand this, but if you've got humidity, yes, it's horrible. But if you've got high temperatures, high humidity, and a breeze, it's tolerable. You know what I
right.
mean? I'm not saying it's enjoyable, but it is tolerable. So, we've talked a little bit about the weather. What you sipping on, and are you working on something, or are you just sit back sipping and taking a break at the moment?
Yeah.
I am already on to my big old tanker of watermelon tea. So I'm very happy about that, and I am working on my second dish towel, hand towel from a bathroom. Folks, we all know they're the same thing. It just depends on what part of the house it's going to be sitting in.
So I am working on the nerd. I do have Diet Coke, and I am also working on my Decade Divas project. Yes,
Oh,
very excited. So they did say that we could talk all about it. Decade Divas would be the Spoonie Stitcher and Critters Crochet. I do too feel sorry for them.
yes.
They do get that swamp butt. I don't have to watch those. My husband watches his own.
Oh, only
He,
Leslie would have to throw that in there.
Hi, Dawn. Good morning.
Good morning, Mima Dawn. How are you doing?
It is pure misery.
Yes, Leslie is working on the cutest filet blanket that has outline of Mickey Mouse. Oh my goodness.
Good morning, Heidi.
Yeah, yeah, she's working. Wink, wink, folks. Good morning, Heidi. How are you doing, sweetie?
Well, she's done very well. She's completed 4 Mickeys and
Yes.
started 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
It is awesome. I got to see it and love it. And our friend Sherry Kay has moved to the dark pink on her blanket, and it is
Oh,
stunning.
I bet it
And
is.
our beautiful friend Connie is more than halfway through what she is working on, and it is stunning. And I love it. I got to see that this morning. I have coffee with my friends early in the morning, and we all speak together on Zoom and talk about what we're working on and what's been going on in our lives.
Mm.
Enjoy it.
And
And
I
hi,
have been seen out on that since I've been here in Arlington because we have a little bit different schedule here, and so I do miss that.
Heidi said, I'm doing great, making washcloths this morning, taking a break from the blanket.
Well,
Absolutely.
good for you, girlfriend.
That's awesome. I am taking a break from my Aztec blanket as well. Um, Sometimes I'll do a row on it, and sometimes I'll just leave it sit there because it's, to me, it's warm.
Right.
And when I put that whole big blanket on me, I get really hot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and because
Only.
the blanket goes on me, and then the cats go on top of the blanket, and
Oh
I get overheated.
yeah. I only work on the blanket when I'm sitting over there on the couch underneath the ceiling fan. Uh, but while I'm sitting over here, I work on something much lighter and smaller in my lap.
I agree, Leslie.
We're hoping so too, sweetheart. It's really been enjoyable being here, but it their routine is not our routine.
No, it's not.
You know what I mean?
No,
And
no, we
we
miss having you in coffee chat in the morning.
well, and they've been very accommodating. They really, really have. I grew up in an era, folks. I'm just going to throw this out there, and I know many of you are not going to have the same attitude that I do, but I grew up in an era where Mama took care of the house.
Yes.
Now, don't get me wrong. My girls learned when they were old enough. If they wanted to learn how to cook, okay, by golly, you're going to learn how to cook, and many times I would sit back at the table and say, all right, tonight is your night to cook. I mean, 10, 11, 12 years old, I'd sit back and intervene when they needed help, that kind of thing. And I didn't mind them cooking. But did it become their sole responsibility? No.
No.
Um, the same way with cleaning up in the kitchen. When they got old enough, I did expect them to help me clean up the kitchen, set the table, clear off the table, put the food away. But did it become their sole responsibility? No. And I realized that nowadays, when you have both parents working, it takes the whole household. It
It does.
really, really does. But I also believe in kids having time to be
Kids.
kids. I don't care how old they are, 10
Yes.
years of age, 15, 16, 17 years of age. They still need time for
To be a kid.
themselves to decompress, to do kid things. I'm
Yes.
sorry. So, but a lot of households are not like that.
No.
And so I know that there have been times where I've kind of overstepped maybe where I shouldn't have.
Oh, yeah. Maureen
Well,
knows her bounds. Oh, my goodness.
well, like since I've been here, I will cook. I will take care of the dishes. Now, do I ask my grandson for help? Yes, I do, but I don't expect him to do it just because that might be his responsibility when I'm not here. But when I'm here, I don't mind doing that because that's just who I am. And it I get a little frustrated when mommy and daddy say, no, that's his responsibility. And I'm like, but I'm here right now. I'm
Right.
not going to be here forever. So when I'm gone, he can go ahead and take
Do
this
it.
back on. But while I'm here, I want to do this. So please let me do this. Let
Right.
him do something else. So that's been very stressful for me, especially here in the last few
Yeah.
weeks.
I can understand that.
Well, everybody's getting ready for school, him included. I mean, he's been in band camp, folks, since the last week in July, and he's there all day long.
Yeah.
And so, and like over the weekend, he was out there Saturday and Sunday with Wayne working in the front yard, especially in the afternoon where the sun gets the hottest. And he's been helping his pawpaw. So I told him, bring your laundry down. Let me do it. You know, let me take care of this. Let me take care of that. Didn't go over too well with his parents, but I told him, I said, this is my way of saying thank you, you being outside with Pawpaw, and I don't have to be. So, yeah, um, that kind of tension is starting to wear on me some. So I'm just really ready to get back to what's my normal, you know.
Mandy, hello, Manuela. It's good to see you, ladies.
Hello, Manuela. How are you, sweetie?
And Mandy's here.
There you go. See, yeah, my girls had chores. You know what I mean? And we did everything on Saturdays so that they would have Sundays because, you know, again, at my house, they, as a family, we would go to church. Were involved in our church activities and things like that. But yeah, they still had chores. They didn't like them all.
When I grew up, I had a lot of chores, and I was responsible for a lot of things in the house.
Yeah.
I was the oldest, and my siblings were 13 and 14 years younger than me. I never complained. I just did what I had to do. When my other sister moved back in the house, she would take over a couple of things, but I still did the bulk of the chores. When I moved out is when my dad realized how much I did.
Yeah.
Now, when I had children, they each had a chore, plus their bedroom, but schoolwork came first.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Then you do your chore.
Yeah.
I never let them cook until they could see over the stove.
Yep.
It became an issue with one of my children. Even though she was older, she was very short. And was very frustrated because she couldn't see over into the pot on the stove, so I wouldn't let her cook until she could. Now, when she was able to do that, I let her cook. Now, I was in the kitchen the whole time they were cooking.
Yep.
And now they would take turns as to who did the dishes because we don't have a dishwasher.
Yep.
They take turns doing dishes, even the boys.
Yep.
And they would take turns cooking, but Mom was always there to help clean up, to help do the things. I was a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah,
it
I was
cheaper for me to stay home than for me to work.
Right.
Because we had 5 kids, guys. And if I worked, we would be paying for me to work with day.
Yep.
So it wasn't worth it for me to go work outside the house.
Yep.
And we did make cleaning the house a family event between me and the children.
Yes.
That's what we did.
Yep.
It was just fun that way.
Well, my kids, we would change chores every week.
Yeah, we rotated.
Yeah. I had a whiteboard. Well, for a long time I had chalkboard before whiteboards became a thing. And every Sunday is when the chores would change because by then, you know, the house had already been, quote, cleaned up, you know, laundry all done for the next week, yada, yada, yada. And so I would change the chores on Sundays.
Yeah, Dad changed the chores on Sundays, not Mom. Dad did.
Yeah. Oh, really? No.
No, I'm going to check it out, Manuela.
Did you see my blindfolded crochet granny square challenge? No. You've tagged a lot of people. Good girl.
Thank you for doing that.
But yeah, I would have one that washed the dishes and one that dried the dishes because that's the way it was when I was growing up. Even though we had a dishwasher, folks, that thing, we didn't use it a lot. Number one, I had it stuck in my head that it cost more to use it, you know. Plus, I wanted my kids to learn how to wash dishes, how to dry them, how to put them away, you know, and that kind of thing. They had, once they got old enough, their certain day in which to do their own laundry, like I said, when they got old enough. And yes, even to this day, I still iron certain clothes. And yes, I made sure my girls learned how to iron clothes.
Oh, yeah. My girls and my boys learned to iron clothes. They learned to wash clothes. They learned about dishes. They learned about cooking. They
Mm-hmm.
learned about changing a tire. They learned about changing the oil in your vehicle, checking all your
Yep.
fluids.
Mm-hmm.
They learned all that. They had to.
Yep. Mine even learned how to sweep and mop, how to vacuum. Now vacuuming, oh my gosh.
Vacuuming and dusting.
They loved vacuuming. They really did. You know what I mean? Now, especially, and I know y'all seen lots of clips out there where little ones love to get a hold of that vacuum
Oh, yeah.
cleaner, just back and forth because it's, they love to see the dirt getting sucked up and that kind of thing. But yeah, yeah.
Manuela, I hate doing dishes. I'd rather clean the toilet.
Oh,
I hate washing dishes.
I will wash dishes. I mean, honestly, I do not mind washing the dishes. In fact, it even here, if you cook, I'll clean. If I cook, then I expect you to clean. Now, it doesn't always happen that way, but um, you know,
I
and
don't like it.
oh, I don't mind it at all. I mean, honestly, I don't.
But now
I
that
would
I've
rather wash dishes, every single pot in the house, than to clean that oven. I hate cleaning the oven.
oh, that doesn't bother me as much.
Oh,
But
I
now
hate
that I've
cleaning
lost my eyesight, they don't want me to wash dishes.
it.
And my husband doesn't want me to cook because he's afraid I'm going to burn myself, which I
Mhm.
have in the past.
You and me both, DK Jen. I will
Hey,
wash the dishes, and Froggy can clean the toilet.
I'll clean the toilet. Hey, Ellie.
Hello, Ellie. How are you doing, sweetie?
And Manuela says, I like to do everything in the house. Only thing I don't like is dishes. Thank you. I am the
Oh
same
my
way.
goodness.
I don't, and I can't stand dishwater.
Huh. Well, that's what they
I,
make gloves for.
I don't, I don't like it.
Hmm.
Joey will leave dishwater in the sink so I will not wash dishes.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
No.
yeah. Because if I go to wash dishes, he's got to take the knives out.
Oh, well, yeah.
There's a bunch of he can't leave the knives in there. I'll cut myself.
Hmm.
I mean, there's so many things he has to do. I love laundry. I love doing laundry.
Yeah. I don't mind
I,
doing laundry.
I love
Yeah.
doing laundry. I don't mind ironing. It doesn't bother
Mm-mm.
me.
Doesn't
I
bother me
learned
either.
to iron about the age of 11
Mm-hmm.
because I had to iron my dad's uniforms.
Yeah.
Hmm? I learned.
That you
Yeah.
have to wear gloves to handle meat. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Now, see, I can't do that.
Oh, I don't like touching raw meat. No.
Well, I can't. I don't know. I just, especially like when I'm doing meatballs or meatloaf, hamburgers. See, I have to feel it because meatballs have to have a certain texture for me to know that they're ready. Um, Same way
Manuela and
with
I
my
do it
meatloaf.
the same way. Manuela and I wash dishes the same way, under the flowing water.
Yep, yep.
Not with the dish. No, can't have
No,
a
no,
simple
no, no, no.
water.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Nope, don't touch raw meat.
don't touch raw meat. No, no.
Oh, Manuela, who's losing socks in the house? The same person that's stealing the Tupperware lids.
Yes. If you lose a sock, you'll gain a Tupperware lid.
Oh, really?
Happens. Don't know why.
Okay.
I don't know why. It's weird. You prefer to do the vacuuming. They don't let me dust anymore either because I don't know why. I just can't see it.
Mm. Now, you know what? Dusting was my middle daughter's worst chore. She'd say, Mom, can I do anything else besides dusting?
I
She
don't
complained that I had too many knickknacks. And I expected, you know, if you're going to pick it up to dust underneath it, dust the little figurine too, because dust collects on it as well. And she just hated that. Oh my goodness, she hated dusting. And my books, she would
yeah,
just run across the top of the books, and
no.
on the shelf, and I'd say, no, you need to pull them out, dust the
Whatever.
top because the dust gets in there on top of them too, and then put them back. And she's like, why, Mom? You're not reading them. I said, that's not the point. That is
That
not
ain't the point.
cleaning.
Oh my gosh. I
Oh,
am very picky.
Leslie says in our house, socks and shoes disappear and end up in whiskey's closet.
Your husband got mad because you'd wash the dishes instead of the dishwasher.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Well,
You're
Sarah,
always
I'm not kidding
one.
you. Um, the first house my first husband and I had, um, that um that had a dishwasher in it. Oh my goodness. I was like, and everything. We loaded that puppy up and we got it going. And I was like, man, it sure is taking a long time. Man, that's a lot of water going through there. I didn't realize it was pumping water in and then, like making it flow and that kind of stuff. My ears just kept hearing water. And I'm like, well, that's a lot of water. And I mean, after 3 or 4 times, I just said, no, 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 no. This thing is going to cost us a fortune to run.
The dishwasher uses less water. A shower uses less water than a bath. Look it up.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, sweetheart. Hello, Nancy, sweetie. How are you doing? You're watching us on the TV. Well, that's awesome.
I looked it up and proved it to my husband that a shower uses less water than taking a bath. Because
Yes.
when you fill up the bathtub, you fill it up to halfway or higher.
Mm-hmm.
And if you put the plug in when you take a shower, you're only going to have about this much water in the bottom.
Huh. Leslie, Jen says, not when I shower. Yeah. Not when our grandson here showers. They have a 50-gallon water heater.
Mm-hmm.
And that boy will run it cold. I'm
I have
not
a
kidding.
60-gallon hot water heater, and I don't run it cold.
Oh, he will drain the hot water. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
It's the average shower does not use as much water as a bathtub, as taking a bath in a bathtub. Yep. I had to prove it to my husband. Yep. Which is how I got my big shower stall put in instead of a new bathtub. Yep.
Wow.
Which I love. It's the size of a bathtub width-wise,
Right.
but it's not, it's just a shower stall. It's really big. It has a seat in it and all that. But it uses so much less water. It's nice. Hey, Laura.
Hello, Laura, sweetie. How are you doing today?
You never used the washer, so you were used to washing the dishes until you gave in to use the dishwasher when you got pregnant. I beg for a dishwasher. I want a dishwasher. I'll use the dishwasher. I'll load it and I'll unload it, but I don't like washing them.
Oh, neat. Nancy said she made a bag and a basket with some t-shirt yarn. She's going to show it on her live tonight. That
Wonderful,
is neat.
Nance. You had a large shower stall put in with 2 shower heads instead of a tub. Awesome. Exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I love it.
My
room.
My husband found one of those shower thingies that, of course, has the head, but it has like 3 or 4 other spouts here. Yeah. There you go. Whatever that's called. And he loves it. Me, I just use the top because it's a rain
head.
Yeah, rain head. Oh man, I love that thing.
Oh, Laura's looking for patterns and can't find them. I'm so sorry.
Oh, sweetie, what you looking for?
Yeah, I don't stay in a shower but maybe 7 minutes at the most. I mean, there's nothing else to do in there but bathe.
Yeah.
Not that I haven't fallen asleep in a shower before. I'm just saying. I just don't take long showers because a hot shower will lower my blood sugar. You finished all the parts of the dancing panda I started a few months ago, assembling on Wednesday's live. It's been in timeout until my eyes got better. All right. Awesome, Nancy. That is very exciting. Don't forget to hit your thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. It helps out the channel. But that's really cool. I have a dancing thing that I got from High Crochet that I have got to put together.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done that yet.
Gotcha.
Yes, a hot shower will lower my blood sugar. I'm a type 1 diabetic, and the hot shower lowers my blood sugar.
Mm-hmm.
It may not do it for everyone, but it does do it for me. Yes. So I had to be careful.
Right.
Hmm. I don't take hot showers unless my husband's at home. Hmm. Yeah, I could go in the shower and my blood sugar is 110 and come out and it's 70. So I'm careful.
Yeah.
Yep. But I
There it is.
don't know, I don't know how your body will react to it. It just depends. Look, we have 15 thumbs and 20 people here. Make sure you hit those thumbs up, please. That's awesome, Ellie. Crocheting some scrunchies for your niece. I like that. Awesome. That's wonderful, Nancy.
I'm sorry, guys. My husband is at there it is. My husband is trying to get himself a new phone, and evidently I was sent a authorization code, and I can't figure where it's at. So I'll be back in just a minute.
No worries. Your son takes longer showers than you. My daughters always took longer showers than me, especially my youngest. But I just, do what I got to do and get out. I don't seem to take that long. I don't know why. My husband's in and out in 5 minutes. He's pretty quick. I don't know. Now, I mean, might take a little longer because I wash and condition my hair. But I don't know what they're doing in there taking so long. My gosh. Well, unless she was shaving. I mean, that would make sense. But yeah, they take forever. Ah, they're canvas patterns. I get it. I see. I see. So what does everyone have planned for the week? I told you I'm going to finish my nerd and I'm going to work. I'm pointing to it. I'm going to finish my nerd and I'm going to work on my pattern for Decade Divas. But I'd love to know what everyone else is going to work on. It's exciting. Because, I'm nosy. I don't think I'll start back to working on the Aztec yet because it's not cool enough. You don't have a hot water heater. You have an Insta-Hot. I want one. So your son takes forever in there. The hot water never runs out. Bless you. I have been begging for one of those where it's on-demand hot water. My husband says we don't need it, and I keep telling him we do.
Okay.
Did you find it?
Well, I don't know where it was going, but it wasn't coming to me. So evidently the guy that typed in the number to my phone got the 4 and the last 2 numbers switched.
Oh, switched.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Your husband took long showers too?
Bless him.
Oh, now that's nice. We do have that installed in our camper, Nancy, where we have one for the kitchen and we have one for the shower. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful, Dawn. I hope you get that sweater done today.
Yes.
You plan to list some reborn baby supplies and beanie babies on Mercari this week. You need to get rid of some stuff. That's wonderful.
That is, yes. Froggy, I love our Insta hot water heater. Yes.
I have begged Joey to get one.
Yes.
Now, we are not getting anything until we get a new washing machine, I'm just saying.
Right.
But I really want that on-demand hot water heater. I think my husband would like it. Hello, Trisha.
Hello, Trisha. How are you doing today, sweetheart?
I think he would really enjoy it
Yeah.
because we wouldn't have to sit there and wait for a couple minutes for the water to heat up.
Well, and my big thing has always been, you see that water going down the drain and you're not using it because you're waiting for the hot water to kick in. So, how many gallons of water have you let just go down the drain, not being
Yeah,
used for nothing, waiting on the hot water? Yeah.
exactly. Hello, Pat. Bless
Hello,
your
Pat,
heart.
sweetheart. How are you doing? Yes, ma'am. I know. I saw Dad.
Yeah, they work better with the gas heat than the electric,
Yes, they
but
do.
hooking up gas would be no big deal here.
Mm-hmm.
That would
See,
be no big deal.
we have gas heat. We have gas and electric. So, yeah.
That would be no big deal here. A lot of people around here have gas heat.
Nancy says, I need to get back to my all-in-one granny duster. Only have 6 squares made. I bought enough yarn to make 92. Not sure if I need all 92 until I start putting it together. Well,
Awesome.
it's better to have too much than not enough. That's what I always
Exactly.
say.
That'll be wonderful, Nancy.
I can't wait to see it when you get it completed.
Yes. Well, I did get some happy mail.
Woo!
I guess I can show you my happy mail. So I got 2 of these. Big Twist Value Pound in white. And I got 1 pack of these, which is Premier Anti-Pilling. And there's 3 skeins in white.
Ooh.
That's exciting. These are DK weight. I needed a 3 weight in white and I needed 4 weight in white.
Right.
So that was really exciting.
Nancy said the
Oh,
bag and the basket were not on my list to do. I just wanted to work on something different. We all need to take a break. And that's why, many times I'll always have a dishcloth or a tea towel on my hook somewhere because, yeah, I need something little to work on.
I did, Leslie. Hyperviolet colorway sounds beautiful.
It does.
So I also got some other happy mail. So my friend Connie made me this beautiful blanket here. I love the color green and it is stunning. And my friend Leslie, as I told you, I'm a type 1 diabetic. Well, Mattel has been creating Barbies to represent those with disabilities. And I have the blind Barbie. And my friend Leslie got me the type 1 diabetic Barbie.
Isn't that sweet?
There she is. And there she is with her insulin pump. And on her arm, she's got her continuous, I'm trying to move my finger up. There it is. She's got her continuous glucose monitor. And there it is right there. It says breakthrough type 1 diabetic. So she is my type 1 diabetic Barbie. And
so
I'm
cool.
overly thrilled with that. And, oh, it's right here. And I ordered some yarn from Temu. And when I ordered it from Temu, I was so shocked it was delivered by Amazon.
Isn't that crazy?
So I got these 5 colors right there. They're really pretty. And what they are is glow in the dark yarn. I paid $10, but I got double the amount. So they sent me 2 skeins of each. But what I want you really to see, now let's see if we can get it to work, Maureen. It's sparkly.
Isn't that pretty?
It's a sparkly glow in the dark yarn. So trying to get the stellina to show up. But it's got stellina in it. It's sparkly. It's so hard to get it the sparkles to show.
Nancy said she's had a couple of items that she ordered from Temu, but they've been delivered by Amazon.
Yeah, now I paid less for this than the cost on Amazon. But yeah, I got double the amount. So there's 5. And yeah, see, they sent me double the amount.
Well,
I didn't buy double the amount.
mhm,
So I'm not complaining.
right.
But it's really nice. It's a good DK weight. And I'm thinking amigurumi.
Yeah.
I love them. So I thought I'd share that with you. That was cool. Somebody should open their Happy Meal for jail.
I told Jill I was saving it for a recording.
I'm just saying.
Well, I'm just
I know you're just saying too.
saying.
But I really, really like that. It feels like a chain spun cotton's what it feels like. I know that's not what it is,
Right.
but that's what it feels like. But I love the fact that it's sparkly. That's the first time I'd ever seen it sparkly.
Right.
So that's cool. Oh, that's different.
I was telling Froggy this morning that I was watching Michi's live last night and she was showing some yarn. Now, guys, I'm not really remembering what it was or where she got it from, but trying to figure out this knitting square. Oh,
Oh,
you're knitting, Laura. How
that's
awesome.
exciting.
Excuse me. And she was saying that the stellina in the hand dyed yarn was dyed as well. So she pulled up like a blue hank, and the stellina in it, I was telling Froggy, was blue too.
Mm-hmm.
Another color she pulled up, the stellina. I'm sure that the stellina was already in the base, and so it took on the color of the dye, which I didn't know stellina would do.
I had
Honestly,
no idea. That's
yeah, I
cool.
had no idea it would do that.
That is really neat. So you're waiting for some pretty paper being delivered for a couple of notebooks.
Woo!
Is that what it said?
Yes, that's what she said.
Okay. Awesome. That's awesome.
Well,
Love pretty
Pat, you
paper.
go do what you need to do, sweetie.
Love pretty fancy paper.
Mm-hmm. I
I am
used
so
to buy a lot of the scrapbooking paper for my
yes.
students to decorate the outside of their journals if they wanted
Yes.
to. Yeah, it
Love.
was very interesting. Many of them would take several pieces and either tear them and like
Mhm.
glue them on, almost like a decoupage, you know. Some of them would take and cut out different flowers or just make their own type of scenery on them. And I mean, we would take like, well, for us, you would start on Wednesday, you know, Tuesday or Wednesday of the week, so that you get through with all the paperwork, you know, going over your rules, classroom expectations, and basically what they were going to be learning year on the course or the semester, depending on if they had a 1 semester or 2 semester course. And so, and during that time, we would take the time to decorate our journals. So I always bought up lots and lots of scrapbooking paper for them to be able to do that. Good morning, Beth. How are you doing, sweetie? Thank you for joining us.
It's good to see you, Beth.
Yes, it is.
Are you teaching this year, Maureen?
Yes, I am. Tuesday
Awesome.
afternoon by at 1 o'clock. I will again be doing virtual teaching for kids that are taking what's called a dual credit class, which means they get credit
Uh,
for it for high school and for college. Yeah,
that's awesome.
yeah. I enjoy it because I can do it from anywhere, and I I find that I did the couple of years that after I retired, you know, no teaching, um, I missed it. I really, really missed it. So being able to do this, I can pick up 1 or 2 courses a semester, and yeah. So I have really enjoyed being able to do that.
Oh, Nancy, I used to decorate mine all the time. You used to buy lots of scrapbooking paper and used it for photo backgrounds that
Yes,
that we sold. That's awesome.
yes, yes, yes.
Oh, I always decorated my paper bag book cover.
Mm-hmm.
I always
Yeah,
wrote all over it,
I
and it was
remember doing big block letters and using um, color markers or Crayolas, yeah. And we even got to where we would take the book covers that were supplied from school and turn them wrong side where they were
we
just
did.
all nice and plain.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
ours were all white. Yeah, we used to do
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
We did.
So we
I had
decorate them.
my friends would have me write bubble letters on their books for them.
Yes. Uh
So I
huh.
would do bubble letters a lot,
Yeah.
and I would get asked to do that. And my boyfriend, who I dated almost all the way through high school, would get me to write on all his books. He did. I love frogs. Maureen, what is your favorite animal?
Oh gosh, guys. I can't. I don't have just one, and I'll
No,
tell you why.
bad. I didn't.
Mm-hmm. Um, I love owls, all sorts of owls, because to me, they've always been a symbol of being smart, wise, and being a teacher, math teacher to boot. Yeah, an owl. Um, I've always loved elephants. Oh my word, folks! Just there's just so much about elephants that the human race truly could learn a lot from an elephant. I'm
Yeah.
just honestly, uh, they're very um, much about family and community. They're very much about protecting and teaching. And I mean, yeah, I love them. And then I love the bears. I love the antics of any of the bears, whether it's a panda, a polar bear, a brown bear, even grizzlies. I'm sorry. Um, I love bears because of their antics. Yeah, so those are my three favorite, and I just let me pick just one.
Well, you didn't ask me what else I like, Heidi. Heidi, I love frogs. I love snowmen. I really love snowmen. I have a lot of snowmen things.
Hmm.
And I love skulls. I love all things gothic.
And I do collect butterflies, Mimo Dawn, and the reason being is because to me they are the most beautiful example of the resurrection. They really, really are.
And there's not enough snow globes in this world. I love snow
Oh
globes.
goodness.
But I have like, what I see is if
Mhm.
my it's a skeleton and he's a pen holder, but he holds my insulin very well.
Right.
But yeah, I have skeletons everywhere, skulls all over the place. I have snowmen everywhere.
Okay.
I have snowmen in my darn living room. I love a snow globe. You can't get enough. If I could find a snow globe that had a snowman and a frog and a skull, it'd be perfect. I'm serious. Or the skeleton of a frog and a snowman, it'd be perfect. But yeah, I love all things gothic, and yeah, it's just me. I do. I have a skeleton in the back of my room. When my room gets cleaned up, you'll see more of my gothic touch in here. But yeah, I do. I love snowmen. Snowmen are the bomb. Yes, very much so. My favorite snowman was from Frosty, from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and it was Burl Ives who gave the voice to the snowman. And he was wearing a plaid vest. That was my favorite snowman. And yes, Maureen dropped out. He was awesome. She's coming back.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened.
Oh no, I was all of a sudden I was big. I was like, but yeah, I
We'll
do.
blame it on Demi. I had to get up and let her out. So it could be that whenever I sat back down, I kicked a wire or something. Who knows?
Oh, he's staying there. Oh no, I have frogs in the living room. I have snowmen in the living room. I even have a couple skellies in the living room, which is saying. But they go along with my husband's deer and bears.
Uh, well, I have at home, I have one curio cabinet that is just filled with bells. My dad started me collecting bells. Oh my gosh.
You collect what my grandmother did, owls and bells.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my grandma collected.
Yeah. And I collect butterflies and I collect angels.
Oh, she also collected teapots,
Mm-hmm.
which was awesome.
Now, I didn't start collecting teapots until really after my mom passed away a couple of years ago. She had a huge collection of teapots. I mean, the ones that, you looked at and you dusted, you didn't use. All right. Now, she had two or three that she used constantly, but the others, no. And with each little teapot, she had one little cup and one little saucer.
Yeah.
And so when mother passed away, I became a teapot collector.
I love teapots.
Yeah.
I do. Now I have a Japanese teapot that
Mm-hmm.
is cast iron on the outside, and um, what is that inside? Joey told me it was ceramic inside, and
Enamel.
it's ceramic inside.
Okay.
You have to heat it first.
Right.
Then once you've brewed your tea, you poured your brewed tea in it, and then you
Right.
carry it to where you're sitting. I
Right.
have a frog teapot,
Of course you would.
and it sits on my windowsill in
Aw.
my kitchen. It sits on my kitchen windowsill. Beth said my favorite thing used to be snow globes and all the precious moment ones,
Yes.
lots of others. But now to look at them, it's painful. My first husband broke them all. I am so sorry. On my wedding cake, when I married my first husband, I had 3 precious moment figures because I had 3 cakes.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I have a frog teapot. That's correct.
When Wayne and I married, my current husband, my mother found for me a precious moments little couple, cowboy and cowgirl. Oh my goodness.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
It was so cool. Now, my husband kept the precious moments figures, not that I cared.
Mhm. My middle daughter collects precious moments, and her grandmother started her on those. That's probably the only thing that Shannon collects. My
They were
oldest daughter
they were the
collects
2 wedding figures I had on the wedding.
wolves and bald eagles. That's what she loves. No, excuse me. Kimball does the bald eagles because he's Army and all about America. But Heather collects wolves and lighthouses. Sorry, forgot about that. My youngest loves to collect carousels.
Yeah, my parents collected lighthouses. They're still in my parents' house because none of us kids have gone through and got rid of it. But yes, my parents' house is covered in lighthouses. It's amazing the number of lighthouses that they have gotten. Now, us kids have all bought in them lighthouses ourselves. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
your favorite one is an older lady standing at her hope chest holding the wedding gown she wore when she was young. That's beautiful. Hello, Diane.
Hello, Diane, sweetheart. How are you? I've not seen that one, Beth.
Really, Mary?
On the hunt.
Your wedding cake had precious moments. You have a collection of them too.
Mm-hmm.
They are beautiful. I
Yes.
love precious moments.
Yep.
But they do remind me of my first marriage. It's why I don't have any here.
Mm-hmm.
But they do. I do love lighthouses. But that's my parents' house is covered in them. So if I get one, it'll be from my parents' house.
Right.
They also have heron birds um,
Yes.
figurines in their home.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yep.
It
Yep.
was beautiful.
Yep.
Really? Wow, Diane. I would love to see that.
Yes.
That
Seascapes.
would be
Oh my
amazing.
goodness. And lighthouses.
Yeah, my parents lived on the water, um, Diane. Well, when I lived in Maryland, I grew up on the water. So, yeah, it was absolutely beautiful. But I'm still a mountain girl at heart. That's just where my heart lies. Yeah, my husband kind of laughs that I like all things gothic, frogs, and snowmen. He laughs about that. You are useful now. Don't say you used to be. You're useful now, sweetheart.
Yep. Well, you know, as we all get older, um, I'm not, how do I want to say this? We're still useful. It's just that our area of expertise or usefulness kind of changes. You know, you're a chair warmer. Well, see, there you go. Yep.
You're also hilarious. You'd make a great comedian. Um, don't ever sell yourself short because you don't realize how much you know.
Right.
Really, you made him one with terracotta pots years ago. That's awesome.
Woo! I bet
My,
that was awesome, Nancy.
my parents had so many replicas. It was unbelievable. Yes, Beth. Yeah, I just noticed that somebody had messaged me. Um, you didn't send me a picture. You just sent me a note that says, "Will you show this to Maureen?" Try sending the picture again, sweetheart. Hey, Asia Joe.
Hello, Asia Joe. Thank you so much. I'll take a quick hello from you any day, sweetie.
Absolutely. Try sending the picture again, Beth. Did you? Oh, there. Oh, how beautiful is that? All right, let's share this. And there we go. Look at that. That's adorable.
Oh, look.
I love it.
Oh, my goodness, Beth. I am
That's
definitely on
one
the
I
hunt for
hadn't
that.
seen either.
I've never seen that one. Oh, my
I
goodness.
hadn't.
It would so remind me of my grandmother.
I love that. When they put the precious moments on my wedding cakes, because I had the one with the tears and then I had two side cakes. They had to put reinforcements in the cakes to hold the
Right.
weight. One
Oh, my
was the couple in a car.
Oh,
The bride and groom were on top of the cake. Um, the other was the bride and groom on honeymoon.
yeah.
That was the three precious moments I had. It was so cute. Loved it. That's awesome. Yes, she did have one tear. I saw that. They're beautiful. It's beautiful, Beth. I love that. They are beautiful collectibles.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the mosaic that you're talking about, Diane, with the lighthouse on it, is it the one that's like in a pale blue and a dark blue?
Oh, it doesn't have to be in blues. It can be any color.
No, no, no. But I
Is
mean,
it the one on the rocks? Is
yes.
the one on the rocks?
That's what I'm wondering because isn't that the one that
That's the
Olga's
one
doing?
Olga's doing.
Yes.
And it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Possibly, yeah. Okay.
that's awesome. Were you going to do a devotional before we left?
I can certainly do that. Yes, ma'am, I can. Joy for the morning. Now, this is not like the AM, but for those who suffer loss. Those who sow in tears shall reap with shouts of joy. This comes from Psalms 126, verse 5. There is no escaping the pain and grief that life eventually brings. Father, when loss rips my heart to shreds, it is hard to imagine that I will ever experience joy again. It doesn't help to pretend the pain away. Sorrow is as much a part of my experience on earth as pleasure. I do myself a disservice when I expect to come to you only when I feel hopeful, confident, or happy. You are not surprised by my circumstances or at the agony that I experience. I discredit your love when I withhold my pain from you, for you are the healer of the broken and strength for the weak. So, God, help me to come to you in my true state. You won't be disappointed in me, and as I let your love minister to me, I will find that I am not disappointed either. So, Restorer, you give joy for those who mourn. A dark night is never the end, for the sun always rises. You are with me in the intensity of my pain. You do not ignore the suffering of my heart. You minister to me right where I am, and you bring me comfort. So come close to me today, Lord, as I draw near to you.
Amen.
That's right.
I like that.
Not mourning.
Beautiful. Yes, yes, it was beautiful. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say stay safe, be kind to one another, and happy yarning.
Folks, thank you always for joining us every time that we come up together. I mean, your time is just as precious as ours is, but you were willing to give up a little bit of it to share this moment with us. And I, along with Froggy, truly do appreciate it when you show up every time, even if it's just for a quick hello. We love you guys.
We
If you
love you.
catch the replay, please be sure to hit that thumb and leave me a comment because I want to know who didn't catch me live but took the time to catch the replay. As always, be the light out there in the darkness for someone today because you never know. Could be your special light they're waiting to see. So let it shine, sweet pea. I love you guys.
We love you
Bye.
guys. Bye.